Bingo, we're live. We are live. Let me make sure we're live.
In the public eye.
Yeah. Check my YouTube. Uh, there we go. Yep, we're live. There we go. Yep, we're live.
Speak of the,
All right. Welcome, everybody, to MOTU Sunday. And it's myself. I put MOTU Kurt just because it's a MOTU show.
yeah.
I'm definitely not no expert, but I'm here with the MOTU King himself, ex Daredevil. And
What's up, y'all?
talk some MOTU and I guess there's some news this week that came out on MOTU.
Yeah, you got a license expo in Las Vegas is held from June 13th to the 15th, and they basically, yeah, I mean they're gonna be revealing stuff, showing off stuff that's already been revealed, but from what I gathered from it and what I read up on it, yeah, there's a big push to clear the shelves and stores for all the peg warmers and stuff like that of the toy lines, and trying to have a renewed push at retail. Everything from what I read is nothing but everything seems to be going very well. So like I said, I know I hadn't had any feeling that anything was wrong. Like some people. I won't say no names, but anyway, but yeah, he basically said that they're exploring new licensing opportunities, and they said that the future is very bright. So it's a big deal. So they're gonna be showing stuff off, and of course stuff they've already shown, but
yeah.
And
yeah, so let's just go into what news you got. We'll start off with that. News is always the best to go, I think, to start off with.
yeah, so that was a good chunk of it, was that license expo.
Okay.
And that's and I just put that out there, for that one said person. I ain't gonna say no names, but that you're gonna have to eat crow regardless. So that's over and done with. So you might as well go ahead and cook your bird, sir.
Yeah.
So
yeah, just put that thing in the deep fryer.
right, yeah. Don't even worry about peeling his feathers off. You might as well just go ahead and jump right on in.
Yep.
Go ahead and pull a Alice Cooper and just go ahead and bite his fucking head off on stage, because it's where it's gonna be at this point.
Yep.
But yeah, that and obviously the Whiplash being available at BBTS now, so anybody wants to pre-order him from BBTS, he's up there now as of the last couple of days. Originally he hadn't been on there up until, like I said, a couple of days ago. Mine should be here tomorrow. Was supposed to be here Saturday, but United States Postal Service sucks.
I don't know. When you guys, like you or Cass, sends me something, it comes within a day to maybe 2 days. Like it comes so freaking. It's the quickest it comes from anywhere.
I don't. So I don't like. I've been talking to this dude I met via one of the MOTU groups, and we've been, talking back and forth. Cause we've been ordering stuff from Paul Mart's store, and here recently, and he's been kind of, giving me, letting me know how fast he gets stuff. So he lives in Buffalo, New York. So from the same damn place I bought my same figure from, he got his shit in 3 days, and he messaged me the other day. He said, "Well, didn't you say you should be getting it Saturday?" I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "But I can guarantee you, bro, it's not gonna be here Saturday." No, man, nah, bro, it'll be there. Trust me. I'm like, bro, trust me. I said, I know the United States Postal Service. Once that shit hits Atlanta, it's over. Like, man, when it hits Atlanta, it just checks into Dumbville. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if the post office workers are.
Yeah.
are high as hell or what's going on, but it just hits a roadblock. Like, I mean, I've had some crazy stuff happen, man. I've ordered stuff and then had it come to Atlanta to get to me because it's got to come to Atlanta to get to me, right? So unless I'm ordering the shit from Florida or South America, which I don't order shit from South America, but if it once it hits Atlanta, I've had it hit Atlanta and then come to Augusta, leave Augusta, go right back to Atlanta, and then come right back to Augusta, and then finally be
I
delivered to
hate
me,
when that
bro.
happens, man. You're like,
I'm like, bro, like what type of world am I living in, like right now? Like
I had
y'all, yeah,
stuff leave from California to Indianapolis and go back to California,
yeah.
and then come back to Indianapolis again.
So he was shocked that just because he got his in 3 days. He said, "You didn't get yours." I'm like, "Bro, what did I tell you, man? I messaged him last night. I said, "Bro, I told you it wasn't gonna come." He goes, "Oh well, I guess you know what you're talking about, man. I guess you know the United States Postal Service." I said, "Man, I ain't got no problems. It's just once it hits Atlanta, that's the problem."
Yeah.
Once it hits Atlanta, I'm screwed. You know what I'm saying? They add 2-3 extra days. You know,
You ever get lucky and they bypass Atlanta?
I think I have in the past. You know, but so much now it's like it's going to Atlanta by default. It seems like so. You know, I mean, I don't know, bro.
Atlanta's right down the road from you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, hell, if they can't get their shit together, I'll drive up there and pick my shit up. So,
yeah.
The way I look at it, man, they just, I don't know. But like I said, it'll be here tomorrow. And that's why, I'm like New Soundwave, like so many others, I brought it up last night again. And because he's brought it up numerous times because he shares his dissatisfaction. And I've been, I've been like that for years, man. As far as when it pertains to, us collectors, we would rather go out to the store and whatever it is we're looking for, or if even if we ain't looking for anything, we would rather go in and find it on the shelf. You know what I mean? Like that's how we all come about. That's how I started toy collecting or buying my toys. I went in the store. And I love that thrill, when they relaunched Master of the Universe in late 2018, when I got into it, that was what's so cool. The same when the 2002 series come out, I was able to, relive what my dad experienced. You know what I mean? Buying the toys for me as a kid. So that's really the ultimate thought, that meant the most, and memory that meant the most to me. So, I totally agree with in the frustration of not being able to go into retail and find, and having to limit yourself to or back yourself in a corner, so to speak, where you have to, buy something offline, and then you have to deal with all the, delays and what might happen, or just whatever. But I mean, but like I said, we want stuff so bad, and we do whatever it is we got to do to get it. And I miss being able to go in the store and buy the stuff, but I guess at this point, I done got used to, the change. I guess, I don't think it's bothered me quite as much because I don't think about it anymore. I don't let it hold me back, as far as in other words, it doesn't hold me hostage, in my mind, in my frustration. So I just chose to accept it. And, when you love something enough, there's going to be, there shouldn't be any roadblocks in your way, because if you love something enough, you're going to find a way to get whatever it is done, or but it just one of those things. But like I said, I'll be happy. I know that don't forget, everybody, on Mattel Creations, Tuesday 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 noon on the East Coast, the Masterverse Vicron goes on sale, so make sure you have all your stuff ready. because it's going to sell out pretty decently quick. I don't expect it to last very long. Unlike the last release that they had, which was obviously the Eternia Mega Constructs Eternia.
Yeah.
It was a hell. I think it may still be up there for pre-order at this point. I mean, I didn't care, I just wanted one. So, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be off or not. I asked for it off, but I'm probably gonna have to work. But I told one of my managers who I work with that makes a schedule. I said, look, I said, if you end up got me, if I am working Tuesday, don't be shocked that I asked for a break right around noon time, because I'm gonna be, trying to order my damn figures. So, but I know I've got Joe. I can't, obviously waiting for Joe Fest. So Joe Fest coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
So I was sitting here.
I say F Joe Fest, but that's only because I'm not going.
Right.
I wish I could go though, for real.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of guys would love to be here too, and I feel you, man. And really, until Joe Fest came around a few years ago, about 3-4 years ago, or however long it's been, ain't been very long. So it's like, it's the one thing we do have. I mean, we're as less fortunate like some. They have tons of conventions. It's just some places are way better than others. Like some states are just always got stuff going on, and New York and Pennsylvania is a good place.
What about Atlanta? I'm sure Atlanta's got a bunch going on.
Yeah, Atlanta's got a bunch. Just certain locales is really good for, like, if you're a toy collector, or on any level, or if you're a comic book collector, or Funko Pop collector, or just whatever. So I mean,
yeah, I wonder if Junkman's gonna be there. Shout out to Junkman. I like Junkman.
Don't know.
YouTuber guy down by you guys somewhere.
Yeah, I've heard of the name. Don't know him very well, but I do know of the name though.
Yeah.
So I got my list together, kind of a rough idea of what I'm going to be trying to hunt down, and like I said, I know Eternia Dreams is going to be there, so that's what I'm most excited about. Because they sell on almost predominantly nothing but Masters of the Universe, so I know they're going to have tons of product. Because they wasn't there last year; they were the year before, but I'm really excited for it.
Joe Fest.
Yeah. It's a toy. It's a toy, vintage toy shop that's out of Westminster, Maryland.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually their spot is actually, they've got a couple spots, 2 or 3 spots in the same mall, at a mall up in Maryland. It's crazy, man. It's just, I think the last time they were at Joe Fest, they had 3 that I'm aware that I could remember. They had 3 Eternias there at Joe Fest. I know they had 1 boxed Grayskull. I should have bought that motherfucker, man, because I think it was like, I want to say I thought it was like $400, and it was open, but it was complete, and it had the box, and the box is beautiful, man. It was a great display piece, but for some reason I was so concentrated on comic books at the time, and I spent a lot of my time and resources trying to procure comic books, so I wasn't really focused. I remember I did buy the tongue lasher, the vintage tongue lasher, and a couple other things, but that's mainly what I'm gonna be after, is a lot of vintage stuff. Hopefully I can find some extra Eternia parts, and stuff like that.
I would like to collect some of the Was it the 2000X or 200X? 2000X?
It's however you want to say it. I call it. I say 2000X all the time. So I know Lone Dragon can't stand it, but Lone Dragon just had to deal with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure I'm sure there'll be some there. I'll be looking out for that too, because that's like my breadbasket, so to speak. That's other than the vintage. That's I mean, it is vintage. I mean, 2000X is or 200X is considered vintage. So it's hard to believe it's been that long. It seemed like it was yesterday, but
Yeah.
because it's been like 20 years. I was just like, damn, that went by pretty fast. And, yeah, I'll be looking out for some of that stuff, and I'll be just trying to soak it all in, like always, man. There's just so much going on. I know I'll be up there Friday and Saturday. I'm not going Sunday.
Sunday's the best day to go to buy because everything's cheaper. But you could
Yeah.
miss out. You could miss out on some things.
Well, I really like going.
Buy on Sunday, but Sunday when they're packing up, they start dropping the prices because they want to get rid of shit.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, because I didn't go Sunday last time, even though I had a 3-day pass, a 3-day weekend pass. Friday night is when is my favorite night because that's preview night. That's you basically get to go in there, but you get early access in a sense. So you get to go in there and get tips on shit before anybody else does. So
Yep.
that's when I like it because you can kind of get a gauge of what's there and what's available, and you can go from there. And I use something that I came across. Somebody had said one time that it's best if you're hunting for something, don't always take the first deal you run up on. Explore your options.
Unless
Because
it's super rare, maybe.
yeah, there's a lot of factors involved. Just depends, but on things. But in other words, don't always buy the first one you see. So keep your options open, and that goes for anything, comics, toys, whatever. But and and not as far as like guests and stuff like that. I'm not really too. There's nobody going to be there that I haven't either met or seen, or I'm not too. That I'm not. I'm not thrilled about any of the guests, so it's not. I wish they would have some MOTU related people, but we're just not in a good area for that. Atlanta maybe, but maybe
start a MOTU con, man. Maybe you can get stuff together and talk to the right people and get a MOTU con started.
Well, they that was PowerCon. That was my buddy Val Staples that started the whole PowerCon thing, and they kind of PowerCon has gotten away from Master of the Universe, so that was a big, I guess earthquake in the community because they had been there since like it'd been going on for so many years that show's been on, and within the last
started up again.
It's
keep it small and stick to it's like the Motor City Nightmares. It sticks to monster stuff and scary stuff, and a lot of people try to bring in toys from different things, and they're like, no, if it's not monster, like a Godzilla or Frankenstein or something, they will not let them in.
Right. Yeah, it's
in like a semi-smaller area, so it stays small like that because of that.
Right.
But that's up here, so like I don't even think we have a MOTU. An all MOTU con.
Yeah, like I said, PowerCon was really the only one that's ever been done, and it was everybody loved it every year. I know that I've never had the opportunity to go to one, but maybe soon, somebody have to take the notion to try to get together, like you say, and get one started. But generally, most of the ones you go to, they're all random, like an all around con. So it's not like specific to one entity. So it's just whatever. But I know San Diego Comic Con's coming up. You know, they've got more plans. You know, Mattel ain't. You know, Mattel will never give away their entire hand. They've got so much more coming. And yo, little brother, I just want to put it out there. Make sure you got. You know, I don't really do the whole steak plate, so just whatever's available. I'm coming to collect on my dinner, sir. Just throwing that out there. So, Sam Newsman, I'm ready for my grub, sir.
Where is Sam? Sam said he was going to be in the chat. Or no, he said he was going to be in a Citizen Germ.
Oh yeah.
Citizen Germ.
Yeah, I hadn't really talked to him in a little bit. Normally would be messaging him, and you know, I'd at least try to message him, you know, up until the last, I don't know, it's been about a week, I guess, or a little bit more. Usually I message him every day just to say hey and ask him how he's doing or whatever. I haven't really been corresponding with him as much as normally do, but
Oh, I just talked to him through messaging a few hours ago.
yeah.
And he said he was going to be on in the chat. It's, you know, Citizen Germ. And
Right.
I reminded him of a Sunday night movie.
Yeah, well, I know he said I think Kaz said he'd be at Kaz's Thursday, so he's coming in Thursday.
Yeah.
And obviously after Thursday, he'll be down at the Marriott. I mean, I live in town, so it's not a necessity, but I could have actually got a room because I know I'd had the idea. I thought about doing it, and I know shout out to Soundwave. I know he gave me the opportunity or reached out the olive branch. But I got to thinking, I was just like, man, and trying to like save as much money as I got to be able to, you know, to buy stuff with. And I was just like, man, I would rather just hold on to that money, you know, for something else. And, you know, it's not that I can't just leave my house and go down there. It's not that big of a deal, you know. It's just a convenience thing if I was down there, that's all. So because I would be right there and I wouldn't have to leave my house and go back and forth. But like I told him, I appreciated the olive branch, and he knows that. So if I'd felt compelled to do it, I would have took him up on his offer. But I definitely can't wait. I know that. So I'm sure I got to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll just be ready for the weekend when I get off Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
I can't wait for what's going to be there. So I even thought about selling my Super 7 Snake Mountain to fund my vintage collection, you know, because I'm kind of just, that's where my focus is just vintage.
That Super 7 Snake Mountain, though, that's like a holy grail, though.
Well, not really. I mean, it's a huge piece. It's really not a grill, because if it was a grill, then it would be.
It's hard to find, and it's very expensive.
Well, it's not hard to find. You can get it.
That's where I mean the very expensive comes in.
Right. I mean, it's you know, depending if it's loose or if it's sealed in the box, or you know, it can go anywhere from $800 to $1,500. You know, depending on, you know, whether if it's loose, complete, or still sealed in the shipper box or whatever. But you know, it's like I said, it's really not a, you know, in other words, if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be upset. You know what I mean? It's just a positive to have it. You know, it's just, you know, but I really, you know, I'm really focused on the vintage stuff. You know, 'cause I've got the one playset that I want. So, and that's a true grill piece. You know, that's the.
What?
No. Oh, Eternia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have to worry about, you know, pulling out the rest of my hair on my head to find one complete.
Yep,
And I don't
that's even harder to find.
right finding certain parts for it is and it's expensive even for the trying to piece one together. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Especially if I can use the Snake Mountain to fund another grill piece in the vintage era, like a Wonder Bread graded Wonder Bread He-Man or a Laser Light Skeletor. Or I would definitely do it. I wouldn't even think twice. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I mean, but of course I ain't literally hurting. I don't have to get rid of it. It's just a thought I had. Because I really would like to, put that, whatever I get out of it, I would love to pump that back into my vintage collection. And get stuff that's really hard to come by. So more rare, obscure pieces and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I don't have to do it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It's got all my.
One thing I learned over my years, sealed and packaged classic toys are not mint, no matter what. They are not mint. So now I hate hearing that it's mint in box. It doesn't. No, it's not mint in box. Especially if it's older,
Well,
because
if it's
it still
well,
deteriorates and stuff and turns.
well, if it's older, it generally now you can run into damn near almost near mint boxes, but it's extreme. It's like the rarest of the rare. Like you just it's like a white whale every once in a rare blue moon.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just not consistent. So
Yeah.
I had to take some medicine. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Let's do what you got to do, man.
Should have took it before I got on, but
It's your show, man.
yeah,
This is your expertise.
and I know I'll be looking out for some of those damn NECA figures too, Extraction figures, because I know they'll be out there too. And I'm sure Eternia Dreams I have some, and just and all the other crazy stuff too. I'm surprised I really haven't watched. I mean, I did watch a little bit of the Mike Young series last night, a little bit for not too long, but like I said, I do sparingly binge it from time to time. I'm just down, all the new stuff, and just can't wait. What they got, what's on the horizon, man. I can just go through my mind, and I just want to see more unproduced stuff. Stuff they're doing with the new Eternia line. I just love that whole thought process and how they're going about it. I haven't really been a single figure, and maybe there's a couple that they've done, in the very beginning that just I felt like they could have done so much a little bit more. In other words, they just kind of, it's almost like they started it and then they just quit, type of thing. Which was the Battle Armor He-Man.
Yeah.
It's got some cool points about it, but I just felt like it was kind of, in other words, they didn't spend a lot of time on it compared to it's. But it's a learning process. I guess it's a filling out process because have you noticed that all the current, excuse me, the every figure that they continue to produce now has gotten better and better and better. We can Sorceress and Buzz Off and just can go on and on. The Faker 2, so to speak. Just many faces. Just everything they've done, man. The Too Bad, it's outrageous, man. The new Ram Man, you know, I got to get that. I got to get the new Clawful. I've got them pre-ordered, but I haven't got a shipment or anything emails from Big Bad yet. I know shout out Big M. Big M, he's got them already. I think somebody else is, I want to say shout out Smoke Screen's Prime. I believe Smoke has got Ram Man, I believe, unless my memory is a little off, you know.
Yeah.
I know a couple of guys in the communities that fuck with MOTU that's got those already. And I love seeing that, man. You know, no different than them love seeing me have it. You know what I mean? Because that's what I do this for. You know, I just share, you know, in the excitement of others. You know, because I love, you know, because that just means, you know, I know it means a lot to them. You know, that's the reason why they spend their money on it. That's the reason why they buy it. You know, because they love it. So eventually, you know, I'll be getting them. They'll be showing up to my doorstep at some point.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't fret too much. I know, like the one dude told me, he said, "Oh man, don't worry about it. You'll get them eventually." I said, "Yeah, I don't, you know, I don't worry. That's a damn sure. You know, they'll get here at some point." But that new web store, man, for the new Eternia line, that's the one I'm really waiting on. So
Yeah, I need to know when that comes out. I might have to pre-order that thing.
well, you might want to go ahead and do it now because I think he's like, I want to say either third quarter or fourth quarter of 2023. So I want to say third quarter. So that'll be at the end of the year, you know, around like November, December.
Did you order yours on?
Big Bad Toy Store. They've got them all. They should all still be there listed for pre-order. Actually, no, I take that back. It's October 2023 is when web store is supposed to release.
I need web store. Because I liked web store. I liked
Prince Adam is another one that's going to be in that wave.
Yeah. I need to order. Well, I need to go get Too Bad, and I need to go get. Who else? Do I need to go get?
Well, fuck, Too Bad. Too Bad is. Oh, I see him.
Whiplash.
Yeah, I seen Too Bad. I still see Too Bad all the time when I do go to. When I still see him when I do go to Target.
Oh dang.
Yeah, he's still down here. I don't know how much he is. I have to look and see the next time I go, but I do know that he's still available down here. Okay. Kind of warming the shelf a little bit. Not nothing too crazy, but and believe it or not, I think they've kind of learned a little bit, at least from my targets down here. They, you know, compared to like when they had the King Grayskull, for example. God, man, they had tons of that dude, man. Like it was nuts.
He's on Amazon for cheap right now.
Yeah, I paid
or something.
I think I paid $8.99 for mine.
Damn.
For the extra one that I bought.
And Grayskull. I don't have a King Grayskull, and I probably would want to get two because I want to do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, well, shout out my big brother, Raw Talk Real Deal, the real goon himself. He actually got me my first King Grayskull. So mine came from New Jersey. My personal King Grayskull.
I gotta send him his stuff. Kind of running out of money already again. I'm like, crap. So if I don't do it in the next week or two, then at the end of the month, he's gonna have to be like my first priority to get the stuff out.
Yeah. Well, I know I've been wanting to get you something for a while now. You know, I know you helped me out with the Hordak, and I appreciated that. And at some point, I'll be able to. I'm gonna try to get something to you.
Oh man, no worries, bro.
And like I said, Raw is you know, he's got me. You know, I know he got me the Stink Horror and a long time ago, and the Andra, which that was like wave 3 of Masterverse. That was in the early stages of Masterverse. That was a while ago.
I still need to get Buzz off. I still need to get probably about 10 figures that I want, somewhere around there.
Yeah, luckily I'm not that far
just-
behind. On where I want to be. I really only need is right now. All I need is that's actually available that you can buy is the new Eternia Jitsu. I don't know why. I just haven't got him yet for whatever the reason. He is available. He's actually in stock the last time I checked on Big Bad. I may just go ahead and order the motherfucker.
Too.
Order him for the hell of it.
I need to get him too, because to me he goes with Fisto. Like they're the battle.
Yeah.
They always battle.
Yeah. So I need him, and I need the Callful. I need the Ram Man Deluxe. And that's it, because I've got the Whiplash coming, so he'll be here tomorrow. So that's as far as all the figures that are currently it's out there that's available in some way or another. I've got them all. So other than those,
I need to get that one guy. Did they ever put him out? The one that's got he's from Hordak's True, and he's got the eyes that come out.
oh, Montana, no, they hadn't done Montana yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the only ones they've done out of the Horde is Hordak himself and Grizzlor.
And Shadow Weaver.
Well, Shadow Weaver, yeah, but I don't really. I'm the Horde. The Horde, as far as I'm concerned, that I like is just obviously Hordak, Grizzlor, Montana, Leech. I don't really count all those female esque. In other words, if it ain't the core group of guy Horde members, I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna front. I did buy the Shadow Weaver, so. But
I did those. I got 3 this week. That I
I saw that. Yeah.
And the Sorceress, and I got She-Ra finally. And She-Ra because it is He-Man's sister, and
right. Yeah, I got her when I got my when I got another Hordak. Actually, me and Kaz, I ran into Kaz at a Target over here, and they were on sale that time, and they had just come out. We caught them on sale. They were like 20 something bucks a piece. I mean, I've still got some sealed that I've never even actually opened, like the 1987 movie He-Man and the Old Man Duncan deluxe figure. And
that's another one I need to get. I don't have any Duncan's Man at Arms.
And then Frosta is still in the box, and then New Adventures He-Man.
Yeah, I keep looking at Frosta.
The Shadow Weaver's down here, is still in the box. My Mattel Creations Dark Lynn is still in the box. So I'm pretty much caught up. So
you gonna get that heart, dude?
Oh no, Bo? Nah, I don't. I know Lone Dragon probably crying right now, but I don't. I ain't gonna go that far. And the only reason why I bought the Froster because she was on sale for like $11.
What the?
And I even remember standing there having her in my hand, and I was thinking to myself, I said, should I or shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Buzz Off, bro. I bought that whole wave, actually. Webster, is that a
different stroke? He's talking about the TV shows.
Oh, yeah, I know. He's trying to be a troll.
Ha ha, yeah.
That's what Lone lives for.
Yes. He seems to be the only one in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, at least listening.
Right.
I don't.
Well, we'll get there one day, Kurt. I guess the more we do it, and like I said, later in the evening is really a good time. But it's it's up to us. We can go live whenever we want. So.
Yeah, it was funny though. Like when I did the StreamYard and then I put it through YouTube and it put out that I was doing a live, like a bunch of people hit me up saying that they were going to be on it.
Mm.
Or maybe they're just listening to it, doing
Could
something.
be. Well, I know. Shout out Marcos, man. I know Marcos said that he was going to be doing stuff, but he'd be listening in.
Yeah.
I know. I just had to get to bed last night. It was late, and I just felt like going to sleep.
Dude, I went to bed. It was probably like 4 or something.
No,
5.
well, I didn't. I didn't. I mean, I think I got up. Yeah, I know. I remember getting up, use the restroom. Come in here and lay back down, and when I finally got up, it was like 10:30, bro.
Dang.
So I was like, fuck. I was like, yeah. I've been tired anyway, man, from work, and
Well,
I ain't felt good.
I think I got up at 9:30.
I ain't really ate nothing today either. I mean, I did get up when I got up, like I said, around 10:30. It was around 11:30 when I finally ate after that first hour. I got after I initially got up and I ate something, kind of munched on a little bit of chips while I was sitting here playing Call of Duty with some of my buddies. But
Whipped up some tacos around 12:30, 1 o'clock.
yeah,
Had some tacos.
oh, drinking a little bit too, man. I drank a little bit of water and drank a little bit of juice. And I drank some Sprite and
I had some coffee and water.
contemplating. I'm thinking about going up here to the corner store and getting me some more chocolate that I don't need.
That chocolate is good.
Yeah, yeah, that Reese's cups. So shout out Reese's cups.
Yeah. That used to be my go-to at the movie theater when I was a kid when we went into the movie theaters.
Well, shit, man. I was always a big Snickers guy, and then I guess ever since I've been having a lot of my dental work that I've had and problems issues that I've kind of gone to something that's a little bit more softer to chewable to eat.
Yep.
And I've been having a craving. I don't know, man. I just like the taste of Reese's cups. I don't know what it is, but damn, that shit's good.
Well, there's like their peanut butter has like triple the amount of sugar that most peanut butter does.
Right. Well,
Why it's so good.
that's why I say I know I don't need it. I mean, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm big. My ultimate favorite is Mr. Goodbar.
Mr. Goodbar.
So that's my go-to. I love the Kit Kat too. I ain't had no Kit Kats in a long time, but I used to eat a lot of Kit Kat.
I love Reese's peanut butter cups, Kit Kats, Reese's Pieces.
No, I don't mess with the Reese's Pieces.
I love Carmelos.
I used to fuck with the Butterfinger, man. Butterfinger was huge back when I was a teenager and in my 20s.
I used to love Butterfinger back in the day. And then I'm missing something. Oh, thousand grand.
Oh yeah. I know I ain't ventured out too much, man. I've tried a Musketeer bar, but
yeah, sometimes Milky Ways.
yeah, I've tried the Milky Way. The Milky Way's all right. It ain't that bad, but I just stick to what I like, man.
It's basically a Snickers without the peanuts, I guess, or something. It's very similar to Snickers.
Well, I know I'm gonna be looking out for. I don't know if I'll find one there, but I'm gonna be looking out for a Snake Armor He-Man from the 2002 line because I know he's like the rarest one of the rarest figures out of that whole retail line that they did for that particular revival of Master City University.
I have 3 figures from that line. I got a Cyclops. Or I mean a Triclops. I keep saying Cyclops all the time. Triclops.
Okay.
I got He-Man and Skeletor. Those are the ones I have.
Yeah, right now I've only got Mechanic. Shout out Sam Newsman. I got my Battle Cat, and I got a Skeletor, Cyclone, Cobra Khan, King Hiss, and a Ratlord.
What's the Battle Cat look like?
Well, he's in the tub over here. I'd have to move a lot of stuff to get him out, but I did have him out, but I done put him back in the thing. He's pretty cool, man. He's pretty cool Battle Cat.
Maybe next week we should concentrate on like 2000X, or maybe we should do the original He-Man series first, and then
Yeah.
they go over their toys or something.
I did clean out I pulled everything out the case and took all the shelves out and kind of reorganized the shelves and I moved them down, because I first top two shelves I had in my case was all vintage, and then everything below that was Masterverse, and my Masterverse stuff that hadn't been in that case for I don't know a while now, so I've been trying to kind of rechange it back up, and I've got some of the vintage up top, some of the good. I got the good guys on the left and the bad guys on the right, and then below them I've got the Horde on the left and Snake Man on the right, and then I've got some just random stuff, like I was gonna put all the Masterverse stuff. I've got a few Masterverse figures in there. I've got the Darkland and Mattel Creations exclusive, and then the Mattel Creations exclusive Scareglow, and then Sorceress, Buzz Off, Faker, Manny Faces. That's about the end. And then my Battle Cat's in there too. He's looking at me right now, giving me the creepy eye. But yeah, it's got it cleaned up pretty good because I cleaned all the glass on the inside and cleaned all the shelves and cleaned the glass doors, and looks really good because it for some reason glass likes to attract a lot of dirt, lint, shit like that, hair. It's just aggravating. But I was trying to straighten up in here because I know, like I said, I know Sam said he was coming back by the house again to talk to Eternia.
Yeah, he wants to touch it. I know he does.
Well, he didn't really touch it. Well, yeah, he did. He just said he wanted what it felt like. Well, he wanted to just, I don't know, for whatever the crazy reason. He, like my sister, she said, I just wanted to, I think I wasn't in here or something other. And I was at work or something. And we'd had, the Comcast guy had to come by here to come into my room because the modems and, the internet modems here in my room for the whole house or whatever.
Yeah.
And, she goes, well, yeah, I made sure to, because they know how much my collection means, how much it means to me and how overprotective I am of it. And my sister was like, oh, don't worry, I'll be there. I'll make sure ain't nothing funny going down in there, and I'll make sure I'm right there with him the whole time, because you just can't trust people, man. Yeah. So she was like, well, when he walked in the room and saw my Master of the Universe collection, he goes, oh my God, he saw Eternia, and he was like, evidently he was a He-Man fan. He goes, is that what I think it is? My sister said. Now she was like, yeah, that's in a complete Eternia playset. And she goes, your brother is a huge fan, ain't he? She said, yeah, he is. So he was like, it was just a privilege to come in here and work on my internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, well, I don't give a damn. I said I'd have shook his hand and probably, shoot the shit with him, but I'd have been like, yeah, you look but don't touch.
I hear Battle.
Yeah, they going at it. They do that when like my stepdad will go in there and like bathe one of them or whatever, and they just, I don't know, man. They're nuts. They're crazy. They gotta
love them though.
Yeah, they just like to start shit with each other. We got rid of my couple of them, which were my sister's dogs. She finally come and got her dogs and took them home with her. So I know they going, my mom misses them, but we got our own dogs to worry about, and
at least
Yeah, I mean, we house sitted them for well over a year. Seemed like 2 years. I mean, I didn't mind them, but at least I don't have all that extra barking going on, and I don't have to worry about Tippy getting attacked by this dumbass fucking Doodle dog in here we call Doodle. He's about to be out on his ass. He find his ass a home, and then we've got like 3 of them we got to get rid of, and then that's it. We're gonna keep the rest of them.
Yeah.
No, Doodle is gonna be the first one to go because he's just he's tried to he almost damn near killed Tippy. I don't know 3 or 4 times, and my dad. I know my dad's, you know, got on to him, and I've gotten on to him, and mom's gotten on to him, and he's jealous. And I told him, I told my mom, I said, I told that dog, I said, if you ever attack my Pepper, I said, that's the last dog you ever gonna attack.
Yeah.
'Cause I ain't holding back. You know, that dog's gonna be out on his ass real quick. What's up, what's up, Jern?
Jur jumped on finally.
Yep, MOTU Sundays, man. Yep. Sunday with the man himself. And like I said, I appreciate you, man, for giving me the avenue for, you know, to be out here. You know, like I said, I always enjoy, you know, chilling with other folk that I love Master of the Universe. I know it's definitely a lot when I'm in and out sweating my butt. Yeah, it's all right, bro. I know you you got a lot going on. Right back at you, M3. Like I
Oh,
said,
it's Prophet.
who is your live cast for Evil Lynn? Uh, damn. Yeah, I'd have to think about that one.
Oh, I forgot he wanted to ask you a question about you. Like, he's gonna
Well,
ask you every week, like
yeah.
one person for who are you gonna like in a live action movie? Who would you have for Evil Lynn? Like this?
Hmm. I don't know. Like I said, that wasn't like a clear cut, you know, thought like I had on like the other one. You know, when he'd asked me who would play Skeletor. That was from last week. I mean, I really like Lena Headey a lot, you know, because she voiced Evil Lynn in the Kevin Smith series. Uh, you know, Courtney Cox comes to mind. I know she was in a live action movie, but I would love her to be Evil Lynn. So without me thinking real hard and racking my brain, I would say Courtney Cox, Arquette. Well, she's not Arquette anymore because she's not married to David anymore, but we know who she is. This guy. Oh no, man! I don't fuck with no pretzels. Yeah. I definitely. You know, I'll be there. I know. I'll be there. Kaz will be there. I know Soundwave and Susan will be there. Citizen Germ, aka my little brother's gonna be there. I don't know about Bullwinkle. Uncle Bull. Uncle Bull might be coming. I don't know. I ain't really messaged him to ask him if he's. I know he was here last time. He might be.
Last I know, he was going. He's staying with Citizen Germ,
Oh, okay.
and he was going to dress up as a smelly pirate hooker.
Valacon. Well, I almost didn't think. I thought Bobby Valor was you know, ship had done sunk because I ain't heard nothing about you know. Well, of course, I don't get into, you know, Bobby Valorverse, and
Look,
it just seemed like a lot of that's cooled off, man. I guess maybe it's because nobody really shows it off, or
yeah.
I need an Eclipse exclusive if anybody wants to grab me one.
Total eclipse of my heart. Water in a root beer mug.
Yeah, A&W. Yeah, I'd like to have an A&W mug. I'm gonna keep an eye out for you know, because some people do like custom one-off stuff. Like I got a last Joe Fest, I bought a Assassin's Creed type of Zippo style lighter or whatever. Sometimes they have like stickers and cups and stuff like that. So try to see what other random MOTU merchandise, that custom stuff may be there. Or like I said, there's always tons of so much random stuff, man. That's so much bigger than where it used to be, and a lot more room and a lot more vendors. And
All right, give a shout out to Big M, Lone Dragon, Citizen Germ, M3, Prophet Director. Hope you guys are all ready for the Sunday night movie.
oh yeah,
Starring Prophet Director and the Baroness in silk sheets.
silky sheets.
Yes. I'm kidding. But yeah. But one day we'll have to do the Masters of the Universe movie.
Yeah, that's something I'd be interested in for sure.
Yeah.
Can I see? So like Ostradamus toys, and other people's MOTU streams. I'd actually talked to him a while back, and was wanting, because he does one from time to time. And I told him, say, hey, just throwing it out there, if you got a spot, man, I'd love to come on your show. And he's like, yeah, man, I'll get back with you. And I know he's so busy, I ain't never heard back from him. But
invite him for one of these shows.
yeah, could yeah. Send him out let him know if he ever wants to stop by. I'll start messaging some of the guys I know that I've run across and that I've met recently and via Instagram.
Yeah.
And hell, shout out Smoke Screen us Prime again, man. If you ever want to jump on, brother, because I know you don't mind talking about Master of the Universe.
I let Trans Aaron know, but he doesn't look like he's on because he was on Instagram.
Yeah, I thought I saw him go live.
Yeah.
I scared everybody.
Grip, what up?
Yeah. Yo, what up, baby bot? You want to say I thought I scared everybody off?
When? What movie? What movie? Oh, we're just talking about sometime in the future, maybe doing as you say, a sesh and watch the MOTU movie with London or whatever his name, London Green, whatever his name is.
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren, yeah.
Yeah. Meg Foster.
Courtney Cox.
This is Frank Langella.
Yeah.
James Tolkien.
James Tolkien.
Yeah, because he played in the Back to the Future movies too.
Yeah, the principal.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Yeah.
It's just funny, man. Especially the second one where he's in the alternate 1985 and he's standing out on the front porch talking to Marty, and then somebody tries to pull a drive-by on him. That's just funny as hell. He's in his house slippers and he's got like shotgun shells, like a thing strapped over him, and he's got a little shotgun in his hand.
Yeah.
And you hear him shooting at him at the, when that scene ends, and he's like, "Fucking slackers!" That's just fucking funny, dude. That's just hilarious.
You fucking slackers.
Yeah, that's just he played a great character, man. He played that shit to the hilt.
I wonder if he's still alive.
I want to say he is. Don't quote me on it, but I think he is.
Eat lead slackers. Lone Dragon.
Eat lead slackers. Yeah.
Shout out to Lone.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious, man. Like one of my favorite scenes from Back to the Future too.
Freaking Citizen Germ. Or Lone Dragon, I mean. Look at that.
The movie is a sequel to Debbie Does Dallas. It's called Your Mom Does Detroit.
Yeah. What up, kid? I didn't even see you slip in here.
Hmm?
No, I did. He's at a show.
I know I thought about laying back down after I got up. I'm glad I didn't.
Well, I got the yawns right about now, but that's because I'm down in this cold ass basement.
All right. Yeah, I bet it feels good down there though.
Yeah, well, I got the AC on, so it feels perfect upstairs.
All right.
Down here in the basement, it's colder.
Yeah, I'd love to have a basement.
I mean, like if I was up moving around, there'd be no issue. But I'm just been sitting here and feel it on the back of your upper back and your neck.
Yeah. I looked at a place yesterday. My mom had actually sent me
Oh shit, GZ Creasy's here now. Everybody's starting to pop on.
What's up, Jeezy?
GZ with the Crees. You going to Joe? Yeah.
Hmm?
Well,
I know. Like I said, I looked at a place yesterday, but it was weird because the lady finally messaged me back this morning and said she she gave me her phone number to contact her, but she lives in North Carolina, but she's renting a place here where I live. I'm just kind of like, I said that's a little odd, a little sketchy. So I don't know. I don't even know if I want to call her. But I only gave her my first name.
yeah. Well then,
It's a nice little place though. It's like less than 5 minutes away from my mom. From where I'm at right here. So it's like right up the hill.
dang.
But we'll see. I've already got one place that I'd already checked out before. As far as I know, it's still available because I drove by there after I got off work yesterday and it was still empty. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I said, so excited for Joe Fest and want to really see what's coming out San Diego Comic Con. Just want to see what more they got coming.
Jeezy the Crazy one.
But yeah, Sam, I'll take a chicken strip dinner with fries.
Jeezy with the escort unserviceable cheesy vagina.
Jeezy with the non-underscore crease.
Yes. Underscore crease.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And hoping maybe Alan Oppenheimer, man, he'll start hopefully he'll do at least a couple more cons here close to us, man. I don't know if he will or not because I know his health. He's been fighting COVID.
Yeah.
For a while now, and because he didn't come to the last two retro toy cons. So hopefully, I'd like to get the opportunity to at least meet him because I know he ain't been doing very well. And hopefully, Dolph continues to get better. Because he's been fighting cancer. His cancer had came back. So I think the most recent surgery he had, he's supposed to go in and have just one tumor removed, but he ended up having like 6 removed.
It was not the tumor.
Right. So shout out to Dolph Lundgren, man. Well wishes to you, man. Keep doing your thing, man. And we all always be praying for you. Because I think that was a lot of the reason why they had him at the most at this past San Diego Comic Con. I think they've been in talks with him, just not just in general, but I'm sure they knew his condition and it being the 40th. And man, I tell you what, man, to kind of get on the 40th anniversary of what's been going on with Madison Universe, man, it's just so far out into the stratosphere, man. of what what's been released and what's coming, and all the new media, and the the sequel to Kevin Smith's Revelation, and got the movie coming for Netflix. Uh,
Yeah, what's up with the movie? What's the latest on the movie for Netflix? I haven't heard nothing about
Last I heard, it already, began filming, because it started filming in April, late April, and that's the last I heard. So I know they had been through, I'm sure what's holding it up is a writer's strike. I don't know. Maybe Sam would know if or somebody ever heard whether or not if the writer's strike is still going down or not, because I know they've been, you know, that makes that's a really obviously a big deal, especially when it comes to movies and TV shows, and on any level, because rewrites have to go down sometimes, almost on a regular basis. So the movie's coming, I do know that. So it'll be a Netflix only.
Yeah, Sam's gotta know. He's gotta know something because he even finds out about like structures being built way out in the middle of the universe and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all he's got to do is tap Area 51.
Yeah. Shout out to Sam if he's watching it all. I know this in German is.
I know Meg Foster is obviously. I can't wait to see the new series, and I
Yeah.
want to see who in the hell is playing Hordak.
Yeah, that's one of the best autograph pictures I have is Meg Foster.
I don't know why they've been so secretive about it. It just got. I don't know.
Have you ever seen my autograph picture?
Yeah. You showed it to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd actually showed off my Cam Clark Cam Clark autograph that I got. Shout out to Trans Aaron, and he never did tell me which buddy it was. I went up there and got it for me, but it was it was called Sci-Fi Valley Con this past year in Pennsylvania, where Aaron lives, and or around that area, so to speak. But so this is like last second. I'd got a hold of him through Instagram and said, "Hey, it was on a Saturday," and I was just like, he was like, "Man, I already left, so I can't get his autograph," because I realized that Cam Clark was there. So I was just like, "Damn." So he was like, "I tell you what, man, I can get my buddy to go back up there Sunday, which is the last day of the con," and he said that Cam was still going to be there. So he went and got Cam's autograph for me, and that came at a very good time, man, because that's when I was fighting my health anxiety really bad. I mean, really bad, and this means a lot to me. So this is definitely cool to have, because I've only got a couple autographs and MOTU related, people that's worked on the brand. And I really treasure this one because it's obviously part of the Mike Young's 2002 line. So I love that, and I love my MOTU Revelations Griffin Newman poster I've got over here. It's signed by Griffin Newman. I like to get some more autograph posters. I could have got a signed Dolph Lundgren poster from the '87 movie, but that was like $200 something. But I bought this one. It's still an original poster though, so from 1987. So you can't beat that. I still gotta get a frame for it. I know Raw. He hadn't got back to me yet. I know. Shout out to you, homie. Don't forget to let me know those dimensions of that picture frame, so I'll have to message him back and see if he got a chance to measure that frame for me. It's like 27 by 41. So most movie poster frames are like 27 by 40.
Yeah.
Depending on the year of release and all that. So
I got boxes and boxes of actual movie posters, man.
I don't know.
Well, I used to work part time at a movie theater for the perks.
Yeah, that's something. That's something I'd always thought about. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, and I'd always had that thought every time I'd go to a theater and watch a movie, right? So I'd be like, "Damn, man, I love to." I wouldn't like necessarily working here, but I like it because I would be able to get a discount on the nachos, and I'd be able to get tibs on posters and stuff like that. Because I've gone up there and not worked there and try to get a movie poster or two, and that shit. All
Yeah,
I've ever all I've ever been told was, well, somebody's already asked about it, but they work here, so you're out of luck.
yeah. You used to get a. Normally, just about every place would have free pop. I believe popcorn too, and you get free movies.
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden when they went to like total digital to where the Wi-Fi sent the movie to the projectors, and you didn't have
Hmm.
to do the film anymore.
Yeah.
They started blocking employees, like
Mhm.
Hollywood itself
Yeah.
knew exactly every time they were played and stuff. So it
Wow.
blocked employees to get free movies and stuff like that. Like
Oh,
it
okay.
was a pain in the ass.
Well, what, right
That
off,
was during the downfall of the movie theater. And then
right,
COVID hit like probably 5, 6 years later.
right.
So
What
yeah.
kind of movie posters you got? Are they from like the 90s or,
Well, the ones I have are mostly from like say 2012 to 2016,
hmm,
17, somewhere around there. No, yeah, somewhere around there.
that's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've got a few more I've got to get, and like I said, I got to get a frame for this one, and I'm not spending an arm and a leg on a frame, so uh, I know I went to Michael's, like I said, and they said like $200 just right off the bat. It's probably going to cost you more than that, but that's just a rough estimate. And I'm just like, damn, I'm not like I'm framing a Picasso here or or anything like that. So it's kind of like, damn, it's I love the poster, but damn, I ain't trying to, you know, spend that kind of money on a custom frame.
Yeah.
I mean, I would if I had a disposable income, like obviously, you know, that type of situation. But we are all alone. You better not be alone. I'm alone. Yeah, I got a
That's a good one, Profit. 'Cause
host or
I didn't think about it. That's why I just
no.
kind of did it at the last second.
Mhm.
They want to know if it's time to smoke them if you got them.
Smoking if you got 'em. Well, I definitely thought about it. I hadn't smoked in over a year, and I've damn sure thought about it recently, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know really.
sometimes every once in a while you get like a really big craving. You're like, dang.
I just
But
don't know if I can
I
trust
quit like
my.
15 years ago, man. So I'm doing good.
I'm just, like I said, don't know if you know whether or not if my anxiety will allow me to do it, which I'm pretty much 100, almost 100%, back to normal. So I don't know. It's just kind of cautious about it. So I'm unsure, in a little bit of a way. So maybe one day.
Actually, yes, I do, GZ Creasy, but they're mine. I ain't giving those up.
Justice League and a Mass too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting there. That's why I'd asked you what year posters they were from because I was hoping you'd have any from the '80s. Because I'd be like, yo, I'm looking out for this, and this.
I don't have no Magic Mics. All the girls took that stuff. Yeah.
That's cool though. Like I said, man, there's a big market for posters.
Oh, I know. They can be. You can sell some posters, man.
And there's certain ones that are rare. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta know what to look for though. You gotta know how to spot fakes and stuff like that. Because
Most movie posters have a mirrored side.
mm-hmm.
The other side has it too. That way, it looks really good when you put it.
It's usually double sided.
Yeah. So it mirrors the other side. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Now they do have single sided posters like that '87 movie one I've got.
yeah, when the light goes through it, it
Mm,
looks like really good
yeah.
compared to like just a one sided.
That's why I can't wait. I get this thing framed at some point, so
Yeah,
can't
those
wait for that.
back in the day, it was one sided because it was
Mm-hmm.
painted hand painted posters, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah,
probably the 40s and 50s and 60s and stuff like that.
I was skeptical at first, you know. 'Cause I was sitting there just, even though he told me it was a vintage poster, like it was original, but from '87. But I got looking at it, and I'm just like, oh no, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
well, so I called up a buddy of mine, and he's got a shop here in town, and he would know. So I hit him up, and he was just like, "No, it's original. It's a vintage one." He said, "You just have to, probably end up, getting you a custom frame." I'm just like, "Well, how much is that gonna cost?" And he goes, "Probably a few $100." I'm just like, "Damn."
Now you can make your own custom frame real easy. You can get it actually cut for yourself at
Mm.
like Home Depot, and then you just put it together however you're going to put it together.
Yeah, you would have to use like what do they call those
Usually it's
things?
glue. You use
Yeah,
glue it together, but you need
yeah,
clamps to hold it so you can let it sit for a few days.
yeah. Trying to think of the name. It's like a router type of
Oh,
thing that you
yeah.
to cut the grooves and the pieces that would be the framing part of the poster, and then
Yeah, it all depends on what you want to do, what kind of,
yeah,
if you want to be all fancy with it.
right.
You can
Yeah,
buy stuff that's already in there where it's really fancy.
I could definitely build one.
Old or whatever, however you want to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I could build one most definitely. That's for damn sure. But I don't know, man. I'm at that point, where I don't even want to go
It
down that
costs
road.
you maybe it
I'm
costs
a
you less than $20 for sure.
I'm a lazy fuck.
Just go to Home Depot, take your poster up there, talk to one of the people, say, I need go pick your wood out first, whatever you want to use, and then say, I want this and I need it cut so it goes in four lengths with this poster.
Mm,
And they can measure it right there that way and they'll have it for you. And then
right.
you just buy the like gorilla wood glue or something like that, and hopefully
Mhm.
you got some clamps at home.
Yeah. As
Clamp.
far as that goes, you can just use the small nails and nail them together, and of course, you put the wood glue on first, but
Yeah.
or you could use
There's
what do you
plenty of
call those?
YouTube videos, I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah, oh yeah. You can use those. I forgot what they call them, but the little you would pre-drill a hole, and then it's like a little, it almost looks like a stub sticking out, and it would connect. It's like connectors, and you just put wood glue on it, and just stick them together, stick the ends together.
Yep.
I used to do all that, man. When I was in high school, we had a wood shop class in fifth and sixth period, and hell, matter of fact, I've got a fish tank table that I built that's out here on the deck out here, and then I've got another shelf that I built. I've got two or three things around here that I built that I had when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, did pretty good work, man. I know my teacher; he was pretty impressed with my skills as far as working with making stuff out of building furniture and wood and doing different things with wood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I appreciate it, man. He said, there was a time I did like, doing little, I guess, inventions and, fixing things or coming up with shelving for my collection. And that's where I've had my most enjoyment is building custom shelves for my Master of the Universe collection, especially back in the early 2000s. I enjoyed a lot of that. I thought about doing some more shelves in here, but like I said, I just kind of held off because I know I'm probably not going to be here, too much longer. So I'm not trying to go out of my way, But
Yeah.
I'll see how it goes down the road. Still got to get a couple more. I really got to get a custom display case so I can put Eternia in. That's really been my main thought, for a while, for quite some time now. Really, ever since I got the playset, I want to be able to put it in, behind the dreaded glass. I don't want it to be messed up. It's a trap. Akbar.
Yeah.
Alone is Judge Judy. Damn. That's harsh.
Whoa. Dang. Well, I don't know. Should we invite anybody on?
Yeah, you can for sure. I don't know if anybody jump on, but I know eventually, man, I'll be going out and
Yeah, me too. Not too much longer.
Get some dinner and try to eat a little bit earlier tonight because I've been eating kind of late the last two or three nights. Like last night, I went out and got crystals. Wasn't going to at first, but I rode out to look at that place or whatever, and I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna go to crystal.
Yeah. Well, did you have anything you wanted to show off?
Oh well, yeah, I got Faker. I showed him off a little bit.
Yeah.
Last night.
Hey, gonorrhea. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I gotta find my damn all my accessories where I put all my accessories for all my Masterverse figures. They're probably in this container down here because I'm gonna
Do you
take
have the other Faker they came out with where he was like
orange
skin?
Yeah. So I was gonna take the orange armor and his accessories to put on this one. So that way, because he's in essence, blue skin Faker, so he's perfect. So and obviously they knew that because why did they make his axe orange? So it's to go with that armor and stuff from the other Faker. So
yeah.
Shout out to you, Big M, man. That's just what I said. I knew you had him, had those two, man. I know I can't wait to. My Whiplash should be here tomorrow, and I hadn't got.
Huh? Who does the Whiplash?
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, he's definitely cool, man.
Doesn't he have like minions as well?
Yes. They have like a faction of every kind of like the Caligars, which the Caligars Whiplash does. And then you have the Andrenids, which is Stratos' people.
Yeah.
Well, in the filmation series, they call them the people of Avion. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
They've got Lord Dacus has
Merman.
What was the Spleans? Yeah, and then Merman has the aquatic people, I don't know. I don't have like, I don't really, nothing don't come to mind on that one, like I said, but I know a few of
Well,
them.
that's the other one I gotta get. I gotta get the new Merman, the newer one.
He's the best one, you know, because I was obviously waiting on one that has, you know, matter of fact, he's in here, I think.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is. He
so
comes with the corn cob sword.
yeah.
I call it the corn. I guess it's supposed to be coral.
Yeah.
Always
Coral, yeah,
remind me of corn on the cob.
right. So, because this is how he looked in the Revelation series, that's the reason why I like this one so much. And he's
Yeah.
got his classic armor, and he's got
Yeah,
his coral sword.
yeah.
He's just bad, man. He's my favorite one. I like the other one too. Now, don't think I don't like the other one. The
I
other
don't
one's
want to
pretty cool
say
too.
Merman's my favorite character, but I always want him to show up and want him to like. I always want like in the figures. He's like one of the first ones I want to go for.
Yeah. Well, I know it's a damn shame that Kevin Conroy passed away. You know, not just for the people who loved him, you know, from the Batman the '90s animated series, but you know, he voiced Merman in Revelation, so that's a
Yeah,
damn
it's
shame.
okay.
So
Lone Dragon can voice Merman now. He's used to all that dolphin sausage, you know.
a dolphin sauce. But yeah, it's coming together. Like I said, I've done a little bit in here, and I still got a lot more to do in this display case, but and get there eventually. No, I'm not trying to go too crazy because, like I said, I don't plan on being here much longer, so I don't want to, you know, because you know the aggravation of having to pack it all right back up.
Yep. It's a pain
But
in the butt, man. I moved so many times in my life, so many times.
oh yeah, we have too, man. We moved a lot.
It's such, it's not. I used to not have an issue with it. Now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that no more.
Yeah, you get to a point in your life, man. You get to that age where you're tired of, you know, you want to, you know, you seek, in other words, you want to be stationary, static. You know, you don't want to be, you want to be, you know, I guess plant your flag in the ground, so to speak. You want to be, you know, you don't have to deal with all that anymore. So you
Yep.
don't have to be tossed around like, you know, like you're a pinball machine. So, but like I said, hopefully here soon, and you know, find a good big enough place, because obviously I'll, you know, have to have a decent sized place, you know, because all I've got, because hell, this display case will take up one damn wall. That's
Yeah.
it's pretty big. Yeah, I thought when I first got the Super 7 Snake Mountain, I was sitting there looking, I was like, damn, I think I can put that sumbitch on top of my display case. I was like, well, I don't know, let's see. And then I was like, hell no, that bitch ain't gonna fit.
Well,
I put the tip on top of Snake Mountain with the snake or whatever, and I was like, no, it definitely ain't gonna work. Definitely not. But yeah, man, I got to get that new Hot Wheels has got a new MOTU Master of the Universe car out. It's only one vehicle though. It's not a set this time, but there is one lurking around out there. It's like I know it's a van, but I don't know what year and what model van it is. It's kind of got
yeah.
think of a bronze kind of a look to it.
Uh-huh.
I had to look it up, but I've got all the other ones, and I ain't never run across that. They had a Battle Cat like monster truck, like a little monster truck. I never did see that one. I know a lot of people's got it, but never did see that one. But I'm just hoping I get my damn Viper on Tuesday. So, like I said, even if I'm at work, I'm gonna be trying to get that shit.
Yeah.
And I would rather be on my desktop too, but I hate, buying shit off my phone because you just don't know what's gonna go wrong. Because in other words, you're on basically your phone's internet service and you're not on a landline. I just feel more comfortable on my desktop for some reason. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. He ain't but $35, so he's not that bad. He's pretty much the same price as the Evil M was.
Oh my god! Remember what I said about the dolphin
Mm-hmm.
and Lone Dragon?
Well, I'd heard me and my buddies, on Xbox talking last night, and I told them about, I'd heard on the news about orcas, killer whales, attacking fishermen. They're attacking boats and shit, and they typically don't, they're getting overly aggressive, and they don't normally, in other words, it's something they don't typically do, and scientists are trying to figure out why. Our marine scientists are trying to figure out why, and one of the guys, my buddies, told me that he said they don't, orcas don't like dolphins because dolphins actually, when they, I guess, encounter orcas, they have a tendency to gang up on them, and when they do, they dive bomb them in a sense with their nose. They hit them with their nose. I was just like, well, I don't know about all that, but I know, like, I did hear about the whole killer whales being overly aggressive. And then I think my buddy told me that was a big ass great white shark that washed up on shore and somewhere in North Carolina.
Well, yeah, it's because all the volcanoes going off,
right,
in the oceans.
Well, the last one I heard that I recall went off was
that's part of what's going on. I know that.
Was that one in Hawaii, Kilauea. I think it was Kilauea.
Uh-huh.
I just know we're fucked if Yellowstone decides to blow its top.
Yeah, everybody's fucked. Like, yep. At least probably like maybe close to half of the world would be fucked.
Yeah, there would be a big ass hole right in the center of the United States when that bitch decides to blow.
Yep. And all this stuff in the air would stay there for a long time.
Yeah, because I wasn't but a year old when Mount St. Helens erupted, give or take.
Yeah. I was in first grade. I remember when that happened because they told us in school, and we're like, oh, really? Why would they live there next to a volcano?
I mean, no different than when the people of Pompeii in 79 AD, lived under lived under the, Mount Vesuvius. They didn't have a clue on what was going to happen. They didn't, as far as they were concerned, everything was fine. Wasn't nothing to worry about. But shit, you can catch me living under no damn or near no damn dormant volcano. I don't give a damn if it blew its top formally or not at one time or another. You already know it's, it's, you always run that risk of, Yeah, I know, right? It's a head scratcher. I know. Like, what?
Lone Dragon.
Orco attack boats. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Lord Blanket behind it, actually. Hell, Lord Blanket.
Citizen Germ says Orco is the best.
Cringer is the best. Cringer rules and Orco drools.
But together, they're awesome, right?
Oh, yeah. That's what, like I said, I was so excited, or I love the Kevin Smith series so much, that dreaded series that everybody poops on.
Yeah.
For the fact that he spoke, since the Filmation series, now they'll have, Battle Cat talking for the first time since the Filmation series. So that's kind of a big deal, man. So I'm excited for that. Kind of want to see how, Stephen Root does his Battle Cat voice, compared to the Cringer voice. I if I had to pick a favorite episode out of that whole, 10 episode, Revelation series, man, it would be I believe it's the second episode where Tila has that talk, or Cringer has that talk with Tila, talking about Adam or whatever. Man, that's kind of like that episode for the 2011 Thundercats reboot called "The Song of the Pedalars."
I've never seen
It,
a Thundercats reboot. I don't
man,
think I can
it's
find
it's
it anymore.
it's a great series, man. It's hard to come by. If you might be lucky enough to. I ain't seen it like on DVD or anything in a while, dude. I bought let me see. I bought this last one. I bought I think I bought you. Do you got a place around where you live called Second Charles?
No.
Okay, well, we've got one down here. It's a place called Second Charles, and they sell like used media and just all kinds of stuff, comic books and what have you. But this is one DVD. This is actually the last DVD of that series, of that volume. Has the last however many episodes. It's
Oh man, if you go by there and they have more of those, pick them up for me if you can, and I'll send you the money and stuff.
yeah, I got you. This is actually the last 10 episodes of that series. So yeah, it's kind of hard to come by on those. Of course, I've got Voltron, the legendary defender. I've got Pirates of Dark Water. That's a set that's hard to come by too. I had to pay like $40-something or a little bit more for that set. I had to buy it offline because it's Hanna-Barbera, but yeah, that 2011 reboot was really good, man. It had a.
I'm surprised I didn't catch it on TV.
Yeah, it was a big deal. I remember when I first heard about it, the rumor going around it supposedly, and from that point on, I was always listening out for any news about it. And so shout out my little brother again too. I actually sent Sam my Thunder or my Lino and Mumra that I have from the 2011 toy line, because I know he's enjoying them, because I
remember the toy line coming out, but I never saw it until I guess it went on clearance.
It didn't last long at all, man. It's kind of like one of those toy lines that I don't even think it lasted a year, maybe a year and a half tops. Toy lines like
because I was trying to find Lion-O and stuff, and I couldn't.
Well, I remember having Lion-O. Like I said, I had the Mumra. I had Groon. I had Wily Kit, Wily Cat. I had Chitara. I had pretty much all of them. I had the Tower of Omens or whatever.
Yeah.
I had pretty much almost everything. I think the one thing I don't recall that I didn't have, or that I know I didn't have, was it's like a variant of Groon, where one Groon on his chest, he had either it was on his chest or it was on his waist armor logo, but I think it was his waist armor logo. One would have the Mumra symbol, and then one didn't have it. So in other words, a classic looking Groon, and then a 2011, I call it version Groon. So I just didn't have the variant of that. But I remember when I got rid of them, man. I was like, I don't know, and it's whatever, So I'd had that Lino and Mumra all this time, and I was like, and I'd already had I'd had a package that I was wanting to send Sam, and I was like, well, I'll go ahead and throw this in there because I know he would love that, and it'd be a nice little addition to Toy Town. So I know he's thrilled, man. Anything I've ever sent him, man, he's enjoyed thoroughly, because I found some Brave Star stuff from him this last package I sent to him. There's a little bit of everything in there. I gave him even a rare Brave Star VHS tape, and quite a few little nuggets and stuff that I sent him. So but I'm, when I go out, I'm always looking. I'm always keeping my eyes out for other, toy brands and stuff like that. Transformers and somebody says something, be like, I'll look around and if I go to a vintage toy shop or whatever, because you just don't ever know, so you never know what you're gonna run up on.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, man, I just can't wait for this week. I don't think this weekend can come fast enough. So
Yeah.
try not to think about it too much. It'll be here before I know it. So, and I'll be showing off that Whiplash tomorrow. So whenever it comes in tomorrow, I'll post it up on my Instagram page. And
are we doing are we gonna do a show Sunday then?
yeah, we do a show Sunday and
off whatever new goodies you get.
Yeah, I'll get some more stuff together and I'll be, like I said, I'll be here at home Sunday. I won't go to, not unless something happens, but I will contact you if something does happen. Like if my plans change, like if I end up going back up there Sunday, I'll let you know. But as far as right now, I don't plan on going up there Sunday. But I'll let you know. If I do decide to go up on Sunday or not.
Okay.
But probably not though, because like I said, Sunday, because I'm generally, I really wouldn't even, honestly, bro, I really would just, I'd be cool with just going Friday, you know what I mean? Honestly, because I'm going to get initially right then and there what I'm going to buy anyway. And it's not like, I'm going to be trying to spend a lot of money, man. Shit, I'm damn sure not trying to spend what I spent last time because I went fucking nuts,
Do you take pictures of people like in MOTU cosplay?
They don't. I don't really see a lot of cosplay. A little here and a little there, but not a lot of cosplay.
I don't know. It seems like I see more women doing it now.
Yeah. I'll keep a lookout, man. See if anybody's doing any MOTU cosplay. I doubt it, but we'll see. I know they got another con coming in September. That's based, is kind of centered around cosplay. But only reason why I would check it out is because there's toys available, vintage toys and stuff like that. That's the only reason why I would even go. Because if it didn't have that, I ain't interested. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I know my damn stomach's starting to talk to me.
Yeah, it's actually it's 4:59, so yeah, we might as well call it. We've been on like almost 2 hours.
Yeah, though. Damn, like I said, man, I appreciate it, man, and I know it just seemed kind of laid back and kind of subdued. It's not as energetic as some MOTU streams, man, but we're just laid back people anyway. So
yeah.
and it might seem like I don't have a lot to talk about, but and get used to it. Well, get used to how, as we go, I'll get more accustomed to it. Like, sitting here, I pulled out my golden books earlier and I pulled out the damn, Pixel Dam book I showed you.
Yep.
And I was looking through it and I'm hoping, like, I'm looking out for a Mosquito too, complete Mosquito, and I'm gonna look out for a Scareglow too. Which Eternity of Dreams is going to be my best bet, because they'll have all the rare, hard to find stuff. So we'll see. And like I said, I'll be keeping a lookout for that Snake Armor He-Man from the Mike Young series. So I definitely, once I get that one, I'll have all the hardest figures to get out of that series. Because I've got all the Snake Man that they did release in that toy line. So. They had came out, like, they were the last wave of figures to come out, and Snake Armor He-Man just is so hard to get because they didn't, being as he was the last wave that character, he was actually the last character to ship out, and he wasn't very many of them made. I don't know the factory production, the production numbers of him, but he ain't very many. So I very rarely see them pop up on eBay for sale. I seen one recent that was a little while back that was sealed on the card. I should have bought it when I saw it. I don't even think it was like I think the guy was asking like $150, and I should have bought it because I hadn't seen one since. Not even loose. You can get the Matty Collector one, but I don't want no Matty Collector or the MOTU Classics. I want the
original.
OG. Yeah, the OG one.
Okay.
But yeah, man, like I said, appreciate you letting me come on as always,
I
man. And
appreciate you coming on and doing this, man.
I mean, I enjoy. You can imagine I enjoy every Sunday now because I know
Yeah.
I get to talk Master of the Universe, man, and that couldn't be none but enjoyment for me, man. And it's only going to get better from here on out, man, because with time, more action, more stuff's going to be coming out, and we got Joe Fest coming up, so I'll be, my thoughts on Joe Fest, and all that, and letting everybody know how it was and what I picked up, be showing all that off, and of course, whatever news comes out between now and then, because I've always got my head to the ground when it comes to Masters of the Universe, so there ain't nothing I haven't heard about, so. As I hear and see everything, I might not like post about it or hell, even sometimes I won't. There's a number of guys in the community that I'll message on a daily basis if I see something, but sometimes I don't, just because I know, they've already heard about it. Because if you obviously enjoy something as much as I enjoy He-Man, you hear and see and know all. So, so for future reference, I know everything. So I hear about everything. So if you assume that I haven't heard something, I mean, I don't mind you telling me, but I'm pretty sure 99% I've already heard about it.
Yeah.
So, but that's the part of it I enjoy, man. One of the parts anyway. But yeah, I appreciate you, Kurt, man, and everybody that's dropped by, man, and M3 and Long Dragon and Big M and Citizen Germ and everybody else who I may have missed the name, man. But thank y'all always for your support, man, and for being there and enjoying it with me.
Yes.
And,
Yes. Thank you.
And you too, Kurt, because obviously you're the one that that I'm too lazy to to try to do it myself, So, but at least I got an avenue now, so I'm out there and having the more we do it, the more you'll learn, and feel free to ask me anytime, man, about anything. I don't, I don't mind, giving you an answer to a question because
Yeah.
I love telling somebody the history of something, especially this. So like I said, as more as we go, the more input you'll learn as short circuit, because you scream input all the time. So, or my bad, Johnny 5.
Johnny 5 is still alive.
Yeah, for all you '80s babies out there, for the Gen X people, not them dumbass fucking millennials. But anyway, man, this is your boy Daredevil, man, aka the Motu King. I don't know who at some point who gave me that name. Don't know, don't remember. At this point, it is what it is. It's history now. But aka Cringer, my best friend, man, from He-Man.org since 2001.
Oh yeah.
The living legend himself, man. So hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I appreciate all you guys, man, and I'm gonna go feed my tummy, man. So
thank you everybody for showing up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We appreciate you, and sorry, Lone, you're not gonna bullwinkle me.
Too hot in Georgia in June for cosplay. Oh, it ain't got hot yet, bro. You don't. This ain't hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 80, 81 ish. It ain't got hot yet, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I gotta do something, man. I gotta have some air conditioning. Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
Penis. Your mother, profit director. Nah, that's my whole shtick.
damn. What took you so
No,
long?
I'm only kidding. You know this is the profit director.
Damn, that sounds like him.
Right, yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, for the last couple of months, every time Lone comes on, he pretends to be me.
Yes.
Right.
Like he has no individuality of his own. I wonder why
Right.
he's so obsessed with me. It makes no sense.
I really thought you were a lone dragon.
I would figure you.
Usually I have to have sex with someone before they're that obsessed with me.
Oh. Damn. What?
But I'm not a lone dragon. If you notice, my little picture here has many dragons on it because
Right.
I have friends.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't no Chewbacca. That's for damn sure.
Like Pickle Rick, right?
No, Curtis, I don't know if you saw my comment from earlier, but you should have gone instead of the host.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I
Host
mentioned it. Yeah, that would have been good. I said that was.
You got to go with a He-Man name.
Yeah. Definitely. That was a good good name to come up with, but
yes, I mean honestly, I'm just giving Lone Dragon shit. Lone Dragon, I love you. Please don't go cry on your pillow again.
You had to wash your sheets, sir.
Yes. You don't want that. Your mascara will stain your pillowcases.
That's right. Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Well, come on, man. He needs to know what it feels like. Honestly, every time I come on a stream lately, got this guy pretending to be me and like having me bent over in front of Richard Simmons or some bullshit.
Damn.
It's like, come on, man. It's been the same thing for 3 months. Can you please come up with something new?
Right. That's crazy. That's funny.
Yes, I wanted to jump on a while ago.
Yeah,
but as soon as I got the new picture and the name set up, customers walked in the store. I'm actually at work right now.
Oh, okay. Well, appreciate you joining in, man.
Yes.
I'm out of here. And
who is this clown anyway? Who does he think he is?
Stick over and over again for months. Nothing new there.
Listen to this buffoon.
Yeah, well, you are speaking, so we are listening to a buffoon.
This is too funny.
Oh yeah, I might have to go back and rewatch.
We'll have some more this evening, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
For the movie sesh.
Right.
But,
Round 2.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for jumping on and stuff, and another good little afternoon Sunday discussion.
Yes, and just remember, penis, your mom, penis, profit director, penis.
Damn. Oh man, you something else, bro.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much his entire shtick.
And stop driving the prices up. If you buy from scalpers, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you just sound like you need a lozenge.
Chew some crybaby bubblegum. That might help. I don't know.
Yes. Do you want a Wahlburger and some cries?
It's time to smoke a bowl.
Right. 420.
Well, don't rub it in, man. I still have another 50 minutes before I can go home and smoke a bowl.
Could be worse. Hey, it could be worse. It could be longer than 50 minutes. So at least you only got 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But I feel your pain though.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm eager to get home today, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I know I'll be eager to get home tomorrow.
Today, Prophet.
Oh well, it's been kind of busy in here, and I had like 2 little kids in a row asking to like look at one Pokemon card at a time for like 2 hours.
Dang.
The drawback of working in a toy store is eventually you'll have to deal with children.
Right.
Are you a Pokemon?
No, I would rather have bamboo shoots jammed up my fingernails.
Because I'd want to pick you. It's a great pick.
Yes, well, you know, it is what it is.
Yes.
But yes, so you said you're going on tonight as well.
Yes. Yep.
What's the plan for this evening?
We'll find out when we get there. See what everybody wants to watch.
Oh, so it's not a live thing tonight. It's
No.
behind the scenes thing.
Yeah. It's movie night, you know.
Chick
I
flick.
agree, Big M. Kids should not be in toy stores.
Nope.
Don't let your boss hear that, Emily.
Who's Emily?
Yeah, she's like the last pick of the NFL draft anyway. She's like Mrs. Irrelevant.
Wait, is that girl that works at Hasbro that looks like she's wearing a Barney suit without the mask on?
Yeah.
Big Emily?
Yeah, you got to roll her around in flour to find her, you know.
No, I swear to God, like she's so out of proportion. Like the midsection, it looks like she's wearing one of those blown up dinosaur suits.
Yes. You.
It's almost like she's a human Lego.
Well, I don't understand how she's able to stand during those live streams. I mean,
It's
that's
true.
like 20 straight minutes that she can't sit down. How is her back holding up?
Right. Ain't no telling, man.
I mean, look, there's a difference between being like chubby or fatty
Right.
than what she is, which is
Yeah,
morbidly obese to the point
Right.
where she's
just
going to lose 20 years of her life if she doesn't lose weight.
So next time we should look for the wires holding her up.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There
Yeah.
might be a whole like like in a Chinese kung fu movie or something. You know, the wire.
Right. Yeah. Just take a fucking machete and just chop up above her head and see what happens.
I'm just saying, you know, she puts on a good like brave face during the streams.
Right.
But there's no way she's happy with herself.
Probably not.
Oh, she gets to talk about her favorite character, Serpentor.
Yeah.
Oh, I already know she's not a.
And her other favorite character, Ice Cream Soldier. I'm pretty sure she just read the name on that one.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
she
because they
probably-
said
she
ice
probably
cream.
never even seen it.
Right.
She was
That's what
probably
I'm saying.
talking
She read the
to,
name on a
what's
list,
his name?
and she's like, "That's my favorite."
She'd be like,
Lenny.
"Ooh."
She was probably
ooh.
talking to Lenny before the stream, and she's like, "I want to sound smart to the fans. Can you please tell me like some obscure figure?"
Right. You'd be like, "Oh, look, there's a jalapeno man."
Right? I mean, here she is praising one of the most hated figures in G.I. Joe history.
Yeah.
I mean, I already know she, from the very beginning, when she first popped, or that I first saw her on there when I actually watched her and Lenny, that you already knew right off the bat she wasn't a hardcore G.I. Joe person. You knew right off that she didn't know a damn thing. Like, she didn't know her ass from a hole in the dirt.
And you can tell when Lenny's not having a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Lenny's face while she's talking, and that look of
Yes.
frustration pops on there.
You're right.
You can tell Lenny's like, kind of at his fill of that bitch.
Yeah, you already know when his skin's starting to crawl.
Well, he's
Yeah,
afraid
he's
that he'll
like-
say the wrong thing, and Jabba will drop him into the Rancor pit.
Right. He's like, you can just tell, like, sometimes when he looks at it. He's like, you're lucky our HR department is woke.
Right.
Otherwise, I'd have an earful for you.
or politically correct, because you'd be getting the business right about now.
Yeah.
Shit. I'd have tell her you better take your ass back to what is it called?
Well, I mean, come
HLN or
She had a selfie series of herself made, and she put it on a Scarlet body. Now, that's wishful thinking, if anything.
right? Yeah, I mean,
Like, not in a million years.
what does that just tell you? I mean, that tells you a whole lot right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she should have pushed a little harder on that Jabba the Hutt selfie series.
I don't think I'd be doing what she'd be doing.
Yes, alone, that's perfect. And then Black Series is putting out a new Jabba figure. They should just give her a selfie series of her head on Jabba.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, do a pop and swap, a giga swap.
Pop lock and drop it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you know what's unfortunate about that selfie series? You know, it's a shame that you could only work from 3 pictures from their app. I don't want a selfie series figure of me. I have plenty of figures of me. But I would love to, like, you know, get a Walt Disney figure made, you know, the actual man Walt Disney, or a Jim Henson figure. You know, it would be great if I could send them pictures of Walt Disney and Jim Henson and have them send me a selfie series of them. You know,
what about
I could use those in skits. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have to have Mickey Mouse come out and say he owns everybody. I could have Walt do it.
Damn,
yeah, send them pictures of Charlie Chaplin and see how much the figure comes out looking like Hitler.
Well, I'd say the solution to that is send them pictures of Hitler and see how much it comes out looking like Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, that might work.
But is there a figure that has a head that looks like Emily? We could do a custom Jabba Emily.
Look, all you have to do if you want a Hitler, want the Charlie Chaplin figure, is buy an Iron Man figure and paint out all but just the center of his goatee.
Oh, that hideous head you have that you put on one of those figures.
Oh, the Shadow King. Yes, put the Shadow King head on Jabba, and you have an Emily figure.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yes, put that on
Jabba. Put a wig, like some soft some soft blonde soft goods on his head, and there you go.
Yes, some stringy ass blonde hair that looks like it hasn't been washed in 6 years.
Right.
All right. So I need a little wig and a Jabba the Hutt figure. Cool.
Yeah, I actually kind of hate Hasbro for putting out that Jabba the Hutt because I was content to not do a Jabba the Hutt scene, right? And then they put out this Jabba with the throne pieces, and now I'm gonna have to go back and find a goddamn Slave Leia figure.
It's not. Is it Black Series?
Yeah,
they have one for Black Series. It's just expensive.
Oh, that's gonna cost me.
It's just expensive because they don't make it and they took it down.
Yes. Well, the cheapest I've seen it was like $90.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that the head looks terrible because I'll just take the Yavin ceremony layer and put that head on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the same hair for both figures.
There's a nice head you can buy for on eBay.
Yes, I could get you some nice head on Cicero about 3 a.m. for about $25.
Damn, that's a bargain there.
Oh, you think it's a bargain at first, but then you're getting a shot in your penis.
Damn that.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck around with hookers in Chicago.
You fucking with them in general. Shit.
Well, you know, if you go to Vegas where it's legal, they're all clean. They all go into, they all get checkups weekly.
As long as they don't look like they're, 60 years old and they got drug across the carpet.
Well, some guys are into it. Don't knock Lone Dragon for his taste.
You don't even have to get those there. You just go around the nightlife. There's tons of women there that are from all over the country that are there to have a good time.
Yeah, they're there to have consequence-free sex.
Yep.
But I say the hookers are better because they're definitely clean.
Yeah.
That
I can see
who drives to Vegas, like she's probably full of STDs.
I can see Lone Dragon running the bunny ranch.
And
there's no way that the head comes off the Jabba.
A firefly.
I went to Vegas once, and I went out to bar hopping or whatever you want to call it, 2 nights in a row with my cousin, and dude, we got hit on every single time, like probably 10 times that night by married women, all married women.
Yes, because
Yeah,
they're all
the head is
dwarves.
molded into the torso. That's not going to work.
The
Well,
women?
you just get yourself a Dremel and a little cutting disc.
Gotta get creative, bro.
Right. Chop sake.
Or I could just say fuck it and get the Jabba figure and just put the blonde wig on Jabba.
There you go.
You could. There's not much difference in the face.
Yes.
No, not gonna lose a whole lot aesthetically.
And then what do I do to make the little monkey guy look like Lenny?
Oh, the Salacious Crumb.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, for that you let's see here. I'm actually sure I have a wrestling figure in house that could look like Lenny. Like, what are these AEW figures? You know, you just pull the head off of that and stick it on the Salacious Crumb. And you have
like a AJ Styles or something.
no, not an AJ Styles. Like I'm looking at one right now. Hang on. I'm gonna go and grab it and see what it's named.
You guys done fucking bullwinkled my ass again.
There you go.
Oh, it wasn't me.
Get the AEW Brody Lee figure.
Brody Lee. Yeah, he does kind of look like him.
And stick that head on Salacious Crumb, and you'll have your Lenny figure to go with your Emily the Hutt.
All right. Well, it looks like I got plenty of time. It doesn't come out till November.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, and you know the AEW figures are pretty cheap right now. There's a few of them that are expensive, but most of them are around $20.
Yep.
What'd you say, Brody Lee?
Yeah, Brody Lee.
Brody Lee.
That's funny.
Right? You see it, right?
Yes. Oh.
So, Daredevil, I don't know if you answered my question from the chat from earlier.
Yeah. If I had to pick
live action fan casting for Evelyn this week. What's your live action fan casting for Evelyn?
I would have to pull for somebody that actually has already been in a Master of the Universe movie, and just because it's
You
just
said
one
Courtney
that.
Cox is one.
Yeah, I said Courtney Cox. For some reason, I don't know why, but
Well, she's got the blue eyes. Her eye. Well, I don't know.
Yes.
She's older. She's older now. Maybe her blue eyes darkened.
Well, you know, I don't think Courtney Cox can do an Evelyn voice. That's where I'd be worried.
right. Well, I know I said Lena Headey, but I know she voices the character in Kevin Smith series. But she was on What was it? Game of Thrones, I think, or.
Oh yeah, she was
Sarah Connor
Yeah.
from the show.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I never did watch Sarah
that's
Connor.
right. She was Sarah Connor in the Sarah Connor Chronicle.
That show was amazing.
Oh, you know, I would say the woman who played
Kim Kardashian,
the Red Lady in Game of Thrones.
Oh yes.
I mean, I'm sure there's somebody else, but I just can't think of nobody.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna.
That's a good one, Prophet.
Hang on, I'm finding her name now.
Sure, there's some out there. That's for damn sure. But I know, like I said, I know I can't wait for Meg Foster. You know, she returns, so I can't wait for that one.
Oh, there it is. Carice Van Houten. Carice Van Houten would be an amazing Evelyn.
Yes.
I don't think I heard of
her. She played the Red Lady, the Red Witch in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I never did. I've heard of it, but I never did check out Game of Thrones.
Yeah, just go on YouTube and hit Red Witch Game of Thrones, and it'll pop up.
Oh, okay.
And it'll show you a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's tall and thin too. You know, she would be a great Evelyn.
Yeah.
And she's already familiar with the fantasy genre.
Right. Yeah, because you'd want somebody from that genre anyway. Or that's at least used, that screws with it, or been around. That
What
type.
about
So wait,
Beyonce?
who did we say for Skeletor last time? Oh, you said William Dafoe.
Yeah, William Dafoe. Yeah.
All right, so William Dafoe for Skeletor. I vote for Carice Van Houten for Evelyn.
I do too. That's actually a really good one that I can think
I had
of.
to check it out, and then I'll tell y'all what I think
Well,
about
hang
her.
on, I'll find a picture for you.
Couldn't Beyonce play Evelyn?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Yep. I like Kate Beckinsale. I wouldn't mind.
She might. Yeah, she'd be a good one. I think. And she already has an accent, so that actually kind of, I would think, would go.
Yeah, she's British. Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, me and my buddies on Xbox, we were talking about her actually, from the Underworld movies. Because one of my buddies says she looks ugly now. I was like, what? I said, she don't look ugly, man. I mean, I know she's older, but she actually looks pretty good. I mean, shit. I remember when I first saw her, I think in the second movie, Underworld Evolution.
And she's a freak in the bed, from what I
understand. Yeah. She's, damn, she was, woof.
Yeah.
I
remember her in Van Helsing in that outfit?
Yeah, I remember that. I knocked her lights out.
All right, Curtis. I've shared an image there.
Here, I see it. Look, there we go. Look at that.
Yeah. She did. Yeah, she would. Yeah.
She'd be perfect for Evelyn.
Why, fucking Lena Headey she came off of Game of Thrones. She voices Evelyn in the Revelation series.
Damn, now I want to watch this part of Game of Thrones. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, she gets butt naked. She gets full frontal naked in this show.
Damn.
Yes.
I had to check that out.
And that's not her real image as the witch. Just a spoiler.
Yeah, she is very attractive, though.
Yeah.
Like, she's got the same shape of face that Evelyn should have, too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got the right hair color, the right skin tone.
You just throw some colored contacts in there.
Yep.
Yes. I think she'd be perfect myself.
Yeah. Indubitably. But yeah. All right, man.
So Lone Dragon, before we get out of here, I have a challenge for Lone Dragon.
Whoa.
I want to see you get through one entire stream without mentioning me once.
What does he get if he doesn't? What's his prize? Respect.
And I'll go 1 month without making fun of him at all.
Oh.
I don't think none of it would ever work.
I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible.
Well, what if he doesn't show up to that stream, to the next stream, and then?
Well, it has to be a stream where I'm there.
Yeah, but you're there, but he doesn't show up to it.
That doesn't count. He has to come on and not make any Destro references whatsoever. That means no Shadow King Baroness, no Baghead Destro, no bending the over in front of Richard Simmons.
By the power of Gray Skull!
Is it aerobics to the oldies or something like that?
I remember that shit back. I remember him back in the day. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I went to Target yesterday to pick up my Man at Arms figure, And I swear to God, I was so mad that I didn't have a little more cash on me. They had the retro card Gamorrean Guard was there.
No way.
And they had Club Obi-Wan Indy and Kazim from the the Brothers of Cruciform Sword, from last
Was that at Target or Walmart?
It was at
I didn't know
Target.
that figure was out.
Yeah, I've seen
I didn't either. I had no idea it was out. Apparently
Is that an
came
exclusive?
out. Apparently it came out as a Target exclusive in the same wave with Map Room Indy.
Damn.
They didn't have Map Room Indy, but they had Club Obi-Wan Indy and Kazim. And I wanted both. And I wanted the Gamorrean God, but I only had enough for one figure, and I couldn't pass up the Man-at-Arms again.
Right. Well, I remember I've already seen the Gamorrean Guard already a few times.
Well, I have a Gamorrean God, but it was from back in the day when they put out the deluxe Black Series figures.
I don't.
So I've always wanted a second, especially now that Jabba's coming out. I need at least two of them.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
just
need two
take
of them
your
because I have a job.
put them somewhere else in the store. You can go back and find them later.
I did. I went into the women's clothing section and stashed the Gamorrean God in a purse.
Nice.
I've heard about people stashing stuff in like suitcases and shit on the suitcase aisle.
I used the furniture section in Walmart. Just put it in like a nightstand drawer.
Yes. I could see that, except I don't go into Walmart. I hate Walmart.
Yeah, fuck Walmart. Especially when it comes to
It's not about Walmart as a whole, although I don't agree with their practices. Taking insurance out on your employees and the employee family gets nothing if they die. Walmart collects money on their dead employees. That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
their employees are fucking assholes.
Damn.
Like, I've never met a Walmart employee that wasn't a lazy piece of shit.
Right. So which Jabba is that?
Jabba. I heard the new Jabba is the same one as this.
It's the same one as that in terms of construction, but it has a better paint job, and it comes with the rail with his smoking pipe.
So is that the Black Series?
Frog things and Salacious Crumb.
I have a smoking pipe.
So is that the Black Series Jabba?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's back when they were still doing blue box figures.
Okay.
Yeah, because it started out at orange box figures, then they went blue box, then they went red box, and then they went into this new packaging they're doing.
Well, I thought it was cool, man. A while back, I recently seen the 40th. This is part of the 40th line that they're doing. I've seen the Wicket and the Andor playset. I really did like that. Seeing that from.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to release some more Ewoks.
Yeah, I love the Ewoks.
Did you order the two? Was it two new ones that are coming?
No, because those are the cartoon ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the vintage collection size. They're not Black Series scale.
Hey, it's Kaz. What up, Kaz?
Yeah, what up, Kaz? What you doing, big homie? What's up?
Well, guys, I'm closing the store up in about 25 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off here.
All right, brother.
I can start wrapping things up.
He says, "Sup, fuckers."
And
it's all right. You successfully bullwinkled Kurt.
We'll see what you're on tonight, Curtis. Whether or not I'm going to come around.
What?
It depends.
Yeah, because I know
there's certain movies that I do not want to watch.
What's up, biscuits?
And I'm not going to try and say you can't watch them, right? Go ahead and watch whatever movies you want. Yeah. But I will say, if you try to make us watch Caveman, I'm not going to jump on because I don't need to see Ringo Starr stepping in a giant pile of dinosaur shit.
Captain Caveman
and Son.
Yep. Y'all have a good one though. For sure.
All right. Have a good one, humans. If I don't see you tonight on Curtis's movie night thing, I'm sure I'll see you all somewhere else soon enough.
All right. Appreciate you, brother, and I'll check y'all later on.
Later.
All right.
Later, dude. Later.
Later.
Yeah.
Doctor.
See you guys later. You all have a good one. Thanks again, chat. A stray blue just jumped in. We're leaving, bro. Kaz, we're leaving. We've been on for 2.5 hours. Later, guys. Later, Lone. Thanks for coming.
Yep. We'll see you at the movie.
All right.
Probably. Unless I fall asleep or something.
Yeah, we'll see you there.